Commander-at-Large Greg Bovino is out of Minnesota, and Secretary Kristi Noem is facing calls of impeachment, both of whom claimed Preddy was threatening federal agents with his gun, something the video of the shooting directly contradicts.
Which in some of the videos, it looked clear to me that they ended up taking away the gun. But I don't know exactly what was happening because we ain't got any body cam footage or anything like that.
Sources tell CNN that Alex Preddy, the man who was fatally shot in Minneapolis last week, had an encounter with federal agents a week prior. Now, according to sources, they said that that incident, Preddy had stopped his car when he saw ICE agents chasing what he described as a family. They say that he began shouting and blowing his whistle. Now, he also had told these sources that he was tackled to the ground by 5 agents, one of whom leaned on his back, and that encounter left him with a broken rib. One source saying that that day he, quote, thought he was going to die. Now, according to records reviewed by CNN, Preddy was given medication consistent with treating a broken rib. Now, sources also tell CNN that Alex Preddy appeared to be known by federal law enforcement prior to Saturday's incident, though it's unclear whether the officers who tackled him knew who he was. But all of this part of an effort by federal immigration officers to collect personal information on protesters and agitators as the Department of Homeland Security warns of increasing threats to law enforcement conducting operations.
So what his office is saying, what the governor's office here is saying, is that they reiterated the priorities for Minnesota, saying impartial investigations into the Minneapolis shooting involving federal agents, a swift, significant reduction in number of federal forces in Minnesota, and an end to the campaign of retribution against Minnesota. And then we also heard from Chief Gregory Bovino, who told me the agents of Operation At Large were a true honor to serve with, saying, now, folks, those agents really made a difference, unprecedented. And we know that Chief Gregory Bovino has been relieved of command. He has been relieved from his role as Commander at Large, and he is officially out of Minnesota now, going back to the El Centro sector where he was chief. That, according to our sources, of course, that's the agency that directly oversees Border Patrol, the agency that was involved in the shooting death of Alex Preddy. Now, DHS officials also say some federal agents were actually wearing body cameras, and there is camera footage from multiple angles of Saturday's incident.